Hey, crypto family. Hope y'all been doing good. So today we're going to go over some Bitcoin analysis for November 18th, 2019. So today has been pretty crazy. As you can see, Bitcoin has continued its downtrend on the daily chart. It did flash a sell signal on the whale's buy sell indicator a week ago and has not changed yet. Now I'm going to explain one or two indications that may indicate reversal, but we are still in a very strong downtrend. So let's see what happens and let's go over some different time frames. So first you can see here on the market cipher B, you can see the light blue wave is still continuing to the downside, possibly curving, but again, still continuing to the downside. And this Wolfpack ID is still descending as well, indicating possible bearish momentum continuation. Now, next, we're going to go here on the 4-hour chart. And the 4-hour, you can see it flashed a sell about 16 hours ago. So it flashed a sell signal, and you can see on the 4-hour, every time it flashes a sell signal, it is pretty accurate. So see, every time here it has declined, and then sometimes it moves sideways for a little bit, but then ends up declining. So again, the 4-hour actually is pretty accurate for sell signals. Not really so much its buy signals, more so its sell. It's a lot stronger. So waiting until this flashes a buy may indicate some possible consolidation, but right now, again, the sell signal is still strong. And you can see here, this light blue wave is starting to get a little skinnier, indicating possible reversal. This Wolfpack ID is slightly starting to curve to the upside, but still trending downwards. So again, still bearish momentum on the 4-hour. Next, let's look at the 2-hour. So the 2-hour here, you can see we did have a red X, and that was yesterday at about 10 o'clock p.m. That red X indicates selling pressure, and look what happened. So this was after the indicators I drew. Basically here, this anchor wave that we did have that little bit of bullish action from about 84.50 to a high of 86.37. But again, after this, then we continue to the downside. Now here, you can see how close this light blue wave is of actually converging. So this light blue wave is almost touching the dark blue wave, indicating a reversal in the very, very near future. So 2-hour is looking a little more bullish. And you can see here, the Wolfpack ID is starting to curve upward as well. So we want to see this start to curve up and pass the 0 line. Next, we're going to go ahead and look at the 1-hour chart. So here are some moving averages. I have the 7-day in blue, the 77-day in orange, and then the 231-day in purple. Now, on the hourly, you can see this 7-day is very, very strong in a downtrend. Now, it tried to cross above the 77-day, and again, that's why you had this spike here up to 86.37, but then it crossed right back down, and it could not pass above. You can see here we had resistance at this 77-day moving average of about 84.95. Could not pass above that, continue to the downside. So not looking good on the hourly. Let's go ahead and look at shorter time frames. So 30-minute curving up a tad, but still in a downtrend. 15-minute has actually started to go into an uptrend, and then 5-minute is actually starting to curve up. And again, you could see it possibly could pass the 77-day pretty soon. You can see it's been in this downtrend for a while, and since this morning actually. So again, it could possibly curve up, indicating possible reversal. But again, we are still in a downtrend. So do not try to front run this and say, oh, I think I'm going to buy the bottom, because it could very well turn to the downside. Next, let's look at the hourly for these other moving averages. So this red moving average is the 21-day, the blue is the 50-day, the orange is the 128-day, the darker orange is the 175, and then the purple is the 200-day. Now you can see these are all pretty much in a row on top of one another, indicating there's not really any sign of a trend reversal, at least on the 1-hour. But then let's go to the 30-minute on here. The 30-minute, it's basically the same thing, and let's actually go down to the 5-minute. The 5-minute is slightly starting to curve up for the 21-day. So again, still pretty flat actually. So on the 5-minute, there's not any indications of reversal for these moving averages. You can see here the RSI on the 5-minute is starting to get into the overbought territory as well, indicating, hey, there's already a lot of buying pressure, and these moving averages aren't really changing. So we want to see the shorter time frame cross over the larger time frame to be bullish. So again, with this overbought RSI, not looking too good that this is going to cross it, indicating possible more downside pressure. But let's go ahead and keep analyzing just in case. So here on the hourly, we do have a buy signal. Now, I want to mention the buy signals on the hourly aren't as accurate as other time frames. So you can see here, we had a buy signal and did not really do anything. Same here, buy signal. We had a buy signal on November 17th, and that actually was a good indication. But then keep scrolling, buy signal on November 15th, nothing really happened. So again, you can see really the buy and sell signals aren't really too good. The sell signals are more accurate on the 1 hour than the buy signals are. But we did get a green dot on market cipher B, and it is curving up. So again, that is the only positive sign we have here. And this Wolfpack ID is actually getting a little close. So it's at the 31. We want it to move up to the 0 line and cross over. So again, possibly could see some buying action. This sell volume is declining. So again, we could have some buyers jump in here, but really I wouldn't put my money on it just because these buying indicators are so weak with the 1 hour. Now, next on this 1 hour here, we're actually going to look at some different patterns I have drawn. So I had this bullish divergence that played out. We went again from that 84.50 to 86.37 here. And then right now, though, we do have a couple of yellow X's, which indicate manipulation. And then these with these waves, these gray waves on market cipher A are actually indicate bearish momentum. So you can see here, you want that light blue color for positive momentum. It is gray. Gray is not good. Gray, think doom and gloom. So, but again, we do have that green dot curving up very, very rapidly. So this is really one of the only indications that we have of positive momentum on the hourly. So if it does play out, again, that's what we're going to look for. Now, using Tradingview indicators here, we do have on the daily, we have a buy signal for the oscillators, a sell for summary, and a strong sell for moving averages. 4 hour, we have neutral, sell, strong, sell. 1 hour, sells across the board. 15-minute, same thing. 5-minute, neutral across the board. So it tells you there's a battle right now between the bears and the bulls on the 5-minute shorter time frames. And then the 1 minute is indicating buys. So again, right now, very, very short time frame, there is positive action going on, as you can see by the slight increase in price. So that is something to keep in mind. Talking about some support and resistance levels here, let's go ahead and actually cover those real quick. So right now, the main support I have is around this $7,700 level. Again, you could say psychological support is $8,000 here because we did go to a low of $8,015 on Coinbase, so didn't quite pass the 8,000 level. But again, going on the hourly, you can see here on this huge green candle, I know it's hard to see, the chart's pretty small, but on this green candle, there wasn't really much, basically, it just blew through this 8,000 level. There wasn't really much resistance there at all. So again, that's my only hesitation for there being any support on there. Now, you can see I drew resistance because, it kind of came to this 8,600 level and then continued higher. But again, there's not really much stopping from that 8,000. So again, I do see some 8,000 possible buying pressure, but below that, again, nothing till 7,700. Resistance right now, still looking around that 8,600 level. So these are two levels we're watching out. Again, we're kind of in no man's land right now. If you want to buy right now, not financial advice, may be good to start nibbling right now, just in case that 8,000 was the bottom here. But again, always be careful with that and wait for confirmations because you don't want to jump in the middle because, again, it could go either way. So just keep in mind, wait for some stronger indications, some stronger momentum, some more buying volume coming in before you do have a big position. So with that, if y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment if you have any questions, please subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate all my viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.